Spend your Labor Day weekend at the Soldier Hollow Sheepdog Classic, presented by your local Utah Toyota dealers. It's 4 days of family fun and exciting competition featuring the world's top sheepdogs. More info and tickets at soldierhollowclassic.com.
You're not really ready until you're safe. Summer safely and drive calm.
The Unrivaled Players Club with Scott Mitchell, Alex Carey, and BYU's Jaron Hall.
Hey, folks, welcome back. It is Unrivaled Players Club, which is brought to you by UCCU. Love where you bank. I'm Scott Mitchell. He's Alex Carey. And way down south in Old Provo, Utah, is starting quarterback, captain of the team, dad, husband, and, quarterback of BYU's football team. Welcome back, everybody. Jaron, it's great that you're a part of our show here. I have a burning question for you, though. I need to know something.
What's that?
I need to know, who is the better athlete in your family, with your parents? Like, where do you get it from? Your mom or your dad?
Oh,
yeah, like
mom.
Which
Absolutely.
one is your mom?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, my mom was a absolute G back in the day at Springville High School and then at BYU in gymnastics. Absolutely, my mom.
Is she in the Nebo High School Hall of Fame? Because
Nebo
Scott
School
is
District.
the Nebo
Should
School
be.
District.
She's not. I don't know.
I'll bet she is.
She probably is. Well,
Hey,
listen,
these great athletes come from Spring. I'm telling you, it's just in the water. When we drink the water there, you know. I understand.
Southern Utah County guys, man, you stick together. Jaron, one of the things that we were like, I mean, now you guys have gotten into Arizona prep. I don't know what that looks like because we were at Pac-12 Media Days and we interviewed a couple of their players. We interviewed their head coach, Jed Fish, and we're like, we don't know anything about this team. He's like, me neither. And then they named two quarterbacks, and everybody's like,
so they don't have a quarterback.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody knows the saying about starting or rotating two guys. On the one hand, there's question marks there, but these guys have lost 12 games in a row, and they know that they don't have, their fan base is like, we don't have a lot of high expectations. But what do you even look at to prepare for a team like this? You don't have much film on them. You don't know they ended the season on a massive blowout at the hands of their rivals at Arizona State. So what do you guys watch? You watch that film, or how do you guys get ready for Arizona?
Yeah, so, they have a new defensive coordinator from Michigan. He was there for 4 or 5 of the last years. He ran a great defense over there. So, for us, we're, looking into their philosophy and how they ran it because, from our understanding, that's a lot of what we're going to see, So we don't watch a lot of their stuff from last year. It's more of, their D coordinator now. And on top of that, it's a whole new staff. They brought in, 17 or 18 transfers. So even though they might have struggled last year for us, we can't look past that because they'll have 18 new guys, who have had film from a lot of different good colleges around the country that have won and been successful programs. So, we know they're going to have a lot of good players that will contribute who are new to their team. So they'll have a lot of fire and, they'll be ready to come out of this first game. So for us, we just got to go do our thing and just trust that our film study and what we, are going off of now and our game prep will be what we see. And if not, we'll adjust. But for now, just looking back at, a lot of the new coaches and the things they did at their past programs and, just hoping that that's what'll be seen on the field. But, we'll see. That's football. You just got to adjust on the fly in these situations when you don't know a ton and just go from there.
So Jeff Grimes is now gone. A-Rod is running the show kind of full time. What kind of attack are you going to have this year? Is it more throwing? Is it more run? I mean, where do you see?
We'll have to see on Saturday. If this wasn't before the game, I'd let you know.
That's what I was going to say. Like, maybe just give us the first few scripted plays. And we can just go from
there.
Yeah,
we'll just start with the first 15.
If I knew what the first couple plays were going to be, I'd tell you.
Do you script the plays? Do you do that?
Is that A-Rod style?
Is that something you guys do, or do you just kind of?
Yeah, so we have the plays written down. We have everything ready to go for situations and everything. So just when it comes, we practice those plays all week, and in that situation of the game, it's there for us. So, it's all scripted during the week. We practice it against, the looks we think we'll get, and 99% of the time, that's usually how it goes in the game.
How much of a input do you get? Like, and I mean even during the game, like you're going through the week, and you guys are watching film and practice and all that stuff. And does A-Rod sit down with you and say, okay, Jaron, what do you like? Or does he go, here, I'll pick all the plays and you just execute them? How much of an impact do you have and say so in the actual game plan?
Yeah, I mean, we can give our suggestions, absolutely. I mean, they harp on us to watch film just like the coaches do as quarterbacks, and so with that comes a level of trust that, what we see is something that they often will, appreciate hearing about. But for the most part, A-Rod and Fessy and the other coaches, they'll get together and they'll game plan and script, and then when we go over plays, they'll talk to us about it. They'll ask if we like this, if we're good with that, and then they're always open for suggestions. So it's not like we're in there saying, okay, let's run this, because we got a lot of other things on our plate with school and finding time to lift and watch film already it can be tough at the college level. So, I mean, they're good at taking care of that. We trust them. But, if we have suggestions, we absolutely can, say and shoot them a text or in film, give suggestions. But it's not like we're in there scripting half the plays with them.
Can I give you a secret?
Oh, here comes the old NFL quarterback secret book. Here we go.
You don't like every play they have, right? I mean, there's got to be one you go, yeah, that's not my favorite one.
Yeah, maybe not the run plays. I like the pass plays.
Yeah, hey, he's the guy after my own heart right here. Well, why don't you – here's my suggestion, okay? And I'm just going to throw this out there and just – if you don't mind, are you okay with this, Jared? I don't.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so what we do is if you don't like the play, right, and then you call the play that you like, and then if they ask you later on, you just say, "Man, I was running out of time. I didn't get the signals from the sideline. Whatever it was, you just
That's no excuse, Scott. Did you use that back?
Did that work for you?
Heck yes. Look, I did this all the time.
It's because they were doing Morse code down to the sideline.
No. You had the headset in your, and I was like, I couldn't hear the play in my headset. I got a call.
Went out, huh?
Yeah, and you just go, I was running out of time. I just,
That's what you do. You could actually probably tap the headset. You could probably tap your helmet and go, I didn't know what was going on. It's working now, though. It's working.
See, unfortunately, with how simple our stuff is, I might lose my spot if I'm giving out those excuses.
It's like you didn't get that play. That was like so easy.
Number two. Play number two. Jaron, I mean, this is wild, too. Now, I've been covering BYU for about 15 years, and during the Bronco era, they always talked about how big time these NFL venues. It kind of became more of a deal to go play in these NFL venues, kind of to lure guys. Yeah, hey, man, we're going to be playing at this stadium. And that's been a big deal for BYU. Do you guys get pumped up for – I mean, I would assume that walking into that big black stadium on Saturday during the getting prepped for the game is going to be amazing. Do you guys talk about that? And is it as cool of a thing as we think that it is?
Yeah, no, it is. But I think for us, we've played in stadiums before, so maybe as a freshman your first year you're kind of caught up in it, absolutely, and then as you kind of go along the years, it becomes more normal, especially at BYU since we have one a year. But, I mean, of course, when I'm at home thinking about it, I'll fanboy over it a little bit. But, we're in the office around the guys. It's not – I don't think it's as big of a deal anymore because that's kind of, the expectation for us in the future too. But, of course, we roll up to the field and we're out there in pregame. Guys got their phones out. They're taking pictures and kind of taking in the moment. So, beforehand you try to stay professional and, just try to be a cool guy about it, I guess you can say. But, when we get there, next Friday and Saturday, we'll for sure go into little kid mode and, be like a little kid in the candy shop, just loving every second being out there. So,
well, the fans are going to be like that too.
Deal.
Fans haven't been able to see these games in person.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that too.
I think
so
it's
a great way to kick off a full stadium the last, what's it been, 2 years now you've had a full stadium. So I can't think of a better way to do it.
So, great athlete. You run, you can run and do some of that stuff. How much of a discussion do you have with Coach A-Rod about running and by design, and how much of that plays into your offense?
Yeah, we're definitely not going to be running our quarterbacks, like BYU has in the past with certain guys or what you've seen from other schools that have good athletic quarterbacks. We have enough playmakers around us that we can just get the ball into their hands, and that's going to be my job. If there's a time I got to go get a first down after extending a play, or if we have a call to run at any situation, then that'll be a time to go do it and get what I can and get down. But overall, man, we've got too many weapons on the outside and from our running backs, to need to run the quarterback. So it makes my life easy, no stress. Just get the ball out, get it to them, and
I am
good.
so glad to hear that.
Yeah,
just so you know.
Yeah,
and I like that you want to throw the ball.
That's what we want
more
to see.
than run.
That's why
right?
I play football.
That's what fans want to hear, man.
No running plays.
Jaron Hall, newest host on KSL News Radio of the Players Club. How's that feel? Hey, look, we're coworkers now, Jaron. It's all good, man. This is amazing. Did you have fun on the first episode?
That's already.
You need to raise already. See, this is what we
diapers
like.
to buy over here.
We'll send some down. Jaron, thanks for hanging out. We're good luck this week. Stay healthy. We'll see you in Arizona, or we'll see you playing Arizona down in Vegas. And next week we'll be breaking down that game and then talking about Utah, if you can believe it. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hi to the family, and we'll talk to you next week.
Good deal. Thanks, guys.
All right. Taking the break. We'll come back. News, traffic, and weather. We'll talk about some of the things he talked about. Break that down a little bit, and we're going to get into it. We've got more to go here. The Players Club continues right here on KSL News Radio, brought to you by UCCU. Love where you bank. We'll be right back after news, traffic, and weather.